In 2015, a disturbing video began circulating online. A 22-year-old woman, identified only as Laura, was seen screaming, convulsing, and fighting against a group of people inside a small church in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Some called it a possession, others called it a psychological crisis. But the footage was unlike anything most viewers had ever seen. Tonight, we're breaking down the case, the claims, the witnesses, and the controversy surrounding Laura's exorcism, and why this event still divides believers and skeptics a decade later. Very little is publicly known about Laura. Her full name was never released. Her family never came forward, and the church refused to reveal personal details. What we do know is this. She was 22 years old. She lived in Buenos Aires, and according to locals, she was described as a good girl before her behavior suddenly changed. Witnesses claimed she began experiencing violent mood swings, intense fear, and episodes where she seemed to lose control of her own body. Some believed she was suffering from a mental health crisis. Others believed something darker had taken hold. The exorcism took place inside the Lutheran Charismatic Church in Buenos Aires, one of the few churches in the region known for performing public deliverance rituals. The man leading the ritual was Bishop Manuel Acuña, a controversial figure who has performed hundreds of exorcisms throughout his career. Acuña is known for one bold statement. The demon exists. He's not an idea or a theory. To him, Laura wasn't a patient. She was a battleground. The video begins with Laura already on the ground. She's sweating, shaking, and screaming as several women try to restrain her. Her voice is strained. Her breathing is heavy, and she repeatedly shouts, "No! No!" as if fighting something unseen. Witnesses said she thrashed violently, tried to bang her head, spoke in a voice that didn't sound like her, and reacted aggressively to prayers. Bishop Acuña stands over her, reciting commands, calling for the entity to release her. The room is filled with people praying, crying, and watching in fear. People who were there described the atmosphere as heavy, oppressive, and unlike anything they'd ever felt. One witness claimed Laura's strength was not human. Another said her screams didn't sound like a normal person. But skeptics argue something else. Panic, suggestion, emotional overload, or an untreated psychological condition. The truth is, no medical professionals were present. No psychological evaluation was documented, and the ritual was performed entirely by clergy. Near the end of the footage, Laura lets out a final, strangled cry. Her body stiffens, then collapses backward. The room falls silent. Bishop Acuña declares the ritual successful. He says Laura has been delivered and is now a daughter of God. But the video cuts off before we see what happened next. There's no follow-up interview, no medical confirmation, no statement from Laura herself. Just a moment frozen in time, one that continues to spark debate. When the video went viral, the internet split into two camps. Believers said the footage was undeniable proof of possession. Skeptics said it was a dangerous example of religious overreach. Psychologists argued that Laura may have been experiencing dissociation, trauma response, psychosis, or extreme stress. But without access to Laura, no one could confirm anything. The church stood by its story, critics stood by theirs, and Laura disappeared from the public eye. To this day, several questions remain unanswered. What happened to Laura after the ritual? Did she recover? Did she relapse? Was she ever medically evaluated? And why was her identity kept so secret? Some believe the church protected her. Others believe they protected themselves. Thank you for watching, and as always, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed to the page for more scary content just like this.